It's amazing how water can inspire people and poets across countries. Rike, yesterday your session also had some poems about water, and so thank you very much. A huge round of applause to both Anita and Rajivan. I'm just going to check whether this check. We will take a couple of minutes to set up for our next performance. In the meantime, I'm going to walk around in the audience. There was someone from Pune who has come all the way and wanted to narrate his poem. I will just go over to him. If you could tell us your name, and I will give you 1 minute only.
Hello. I am from Pune, Hemant Bavankar. In Hindi, I would like to speak. ये 40 साल पहले लिखी एक कविता है मेरी, लोकतंत्र का मूल्य। उस साल 2 घटनाएं हुई थी। एक तो ये कि हमें 18 साल की उम्र में मतदान का अवसर मिला हमारे यहाँ युवाओं को, और चीन में तियाननमेन स्क्वायर पर एक बहुत बड़ी क्रांति में कुछ लोगों की, बच्चों की जान गई थी। तो उसके ऊपर आधारित है लोकतंत्र का मूल्य। 18 की वह क्या होती है, लोकतंत्र की डगर क्या होती है। बड़े भाग्यशाली हो, तुमने बिना कुछ खोए मताधिकार भी पा लिया, और हम तुम्हारे उत्तर में हिमालय सी विशाल चीन की दीवार के उस पार सब कुछ खोकर भी न पा सके जो तुमने विरासत में पा लिया। हमें पता था प्रत्येक क्रांति का यही हश्र होता है, एक और पुरसुकून जिंदगी तो दूसरी ओर मौत का फरिश्ता सोता है। सोता नहीं, सोने का भ्रम करता है। हम देना चाहते थे विरासत में लोकतंत्र का प्रतीक, किंतु अफसोस लोकतंत्र का प्रतीक तुम्हारे समवयस्क रस्तों से धो दिया गया है, और लोकतंत्र के सपनों पर कैक्टस का जाल बो दिया गया है। कभी जाने अनजाने आओ तो तेनान चौक आना मत भूलना, वहाँ झूलती हैं लोकतंत्र की प्रतीक हमारी पारदर्शी लाशें। दिलाने तुम्हें एहसास तुम्हारी विरासत, लोकतंत्र का मूल्य, लोकतंत्र की आस्था, अधूरे सपनों के साथ कि काश हम भी ले सकते तुम्हारी तरह लोकतंत्र में एक सांस।
Wow. And you have come all the way from Pune to be a part of the Bengaluru Poetry Festival. Thank you. We also have a retired colonel amongst us, and he would like to read a poetry.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. मेरा नाम लेफ्टिनेंट कर्नल रमेश रामैया है। फिलहाल अभी बेंगलोर में सेटल हो गया हूँ। आर्मी में 25 साल गुजारने के बाद 99 में रिटायरमेंट लिया, और सन 77 से लिख रहा हूँ, पर जितने साल हुए हैं शायद उतनी ही कविताएं लिख पाया हूँ। शौकिया कवि हूँ। जो कविता पढ़ रहा हूँ उसका शीर्षक है रंगशाला। जीवन अभिनय बड़ा जटिल है, जीवन दृश्य रंगशाला है। जीवन अभिनय बड़ा जटिल है, जीवन दृश्य रंगशाला है। सबका अपना अपना जीवन एक नाट्य रूपांतर है। रंगमंच यह धरा सभी की, इसका रूप निराला है। सबका अपना अपना जीवन एक नाट्य रूपांतर है। रंगमंच यह धरा सभी की, इसका रूप निराला है। मधुहास अधर पर धरे हुए, उल्लास नयन में भरे हुए, घावों से छलनी हृदय लिए, जाने क्या गड़बड़ झाला है। मधुहास अधर पर धरे हुए, उल्लास नयन में भरे हुए, घावों से छलनी हृदय लिए, जाने क्या गड़बड़ झाला है। सबके भिन्न भिन्न कथानक, कोई सुखद तो कोई भयानक। सबके भिन्न भिन्न कथानक, कोई सुखद तो कोई भयानक। कहीं प्रणय दुत्कार घृणा, तो कहीं भाग्य पर ताला है। कोई नायक कोई खलनायक, कोई नायक कोई खलनायक, अथ से इत तक दुखाक्रांत है। ना जाने कब इस नाटक का पटाक्षेप होने वाला है। कोई नायक कोई खलनायक, अथ से इत तक दुखाक्रांत है। ना जाने कब इस नाटक का पटाक्षेप होने वाला है। चाहे कोई हो दिग्दर्शक, सूत्रधार ऊपर वाला है। चाहे कोई हो दिग्दर्शक, सूत्रधार ऊपर वाला है। जीवन अभिनय बड़ा जटिल है, जीवन दृश्य रंगशाला है, जीवन दृश्य रंगशाला है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. One other person here wanted to read a poetry. Yeah. Is it a short one? Okay.
It's a very short one, which came out impromptu, I should say. I walked and walked, oblivious to the outside, just me and my inner self, flashback and future, just back and forth. A small stumble brought me back to the here and now. I stay here and now, just here and just now.
All right. Ma'am, do you want to do it now? 1 minute. Okay. There are folks at the back. Request if you could come and occupy the seats in front. The next one is going to be an immersive performance, so you don't want to be all the way at the back. Thank you.
I'm Nishka Ratnam, and I've been writing all my life. Never thought I'd want to pick up a pen again and speak once again. But मैं इस देश की नारी हूँ, इस देश की नारी हूँ, हाथ पैर देके इसकी सेवा करती हूँ। क्यों पूछते हैं आप मुझसे क्या नेशनलिस्ट है तू? जिंदगी दी है इस देश के लिए, मत पूछिए मुझसे कैसी नेशनलिस्ट है तू। इस नेशनलिस्ट को लेके कोई ऊपर नहीं जा सकेगा, रहने दीजिए मुझे, आप भी नहीं जाके ले सकेंगे ऊपर इस नेशनलिस्ट को क्यों?
Wow. There was somebody with a kid. Yes, okay.
Poem written in 1995 while I was studying. It's Hindi poem. एक दिन मैं अपनी उससे बोला, कितनी सुंदर हो तुम, कितने सुसंस्कृत हैं विचार तुम्हारे, तिन पर इन रंगों की रोली। बचपन में मैंने तुम्हें निहारा सरसरी निगाहों से, बचपन में मैंने तुम्हें निहारा सरसरी निगाहों से, तुमने भी मुझे निहारा फिर पुकारा, बंधकर तुम्हारे आकर्षण पाश में, अब लगता है ऐसा, अंगीकार किया है मेरा, अंगीकार किया है मैंने, हेतु तुम्हें आजीवन। ओ प्रभात की प्रथम कमलिनी, तेरा नाम बता दूं जग को, वरना ये मारेंगे ताने। वो है मेरी प्यारी पुस्तक, वो है मेरी प्यारी पुस्तक।
Nice. I want to remind people to put your mobile phones on silent so that it doesn't disturb the performance. Did you want to? I have seen you. I will come to you.
I made up a small poem in my head. It's a party which has universe as the venue, and the name is Cosmo Party. When I serve you a piece of the sun on your plate, how would it feel? Would it feel hot or warm? When I serve you a piece of the moon on your plate, how would it feel? Sweet or cold? When I pull out a ring from the Saturn for you to play hoopla, how would it feel? And kick the blue Neptune into a goal. Would you join in for the game? It's a Cosmo Party, baby. Play the planet, eat the stars, indulge, break the bars. Thank you.
I'll come back to you. There are a couple of other people. Here's your chance. I'm sorry, but also introduce yourself. Just say your name.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Pradipta Roy Chaudhary, and I'm a professor here in Acharya College. So my poem goes like this: the fly on my ice cream cone. It's a little bit of a kind of humorous. So the fluttering fly on my ice cream cone tickled the corner of my frigid funny bone. Trapped it was on a death row zone, in a sea of melting pleasures all alone, for it dared to venture, without instinct's hone, straight into the sweet quicksand lurking unknown. It severed for moments as if it was on a throne, before it realized it could no longer drone. For it destroyed my ice cream and made me groan, but it was ignorance to which it was prone. For the fly should be a little moan, or silently amuse at its human clone.
Thank you. Rike, are we ready? Awesome. Yeah. So Rike Scheffler, you heard her yesterday, her poems yesterday. She's come all the way from Germany, and today she's a performer on stage. This is going to be her performance poetry. It's called The Rest is Resonance, and she's going to be blending music, soundscape, and words, aided by a loop station, what she calls loop poems. Over to you, Rike.
Thank you a lot. I've said it before yesterday, and I'm going to say it again. It is my pleasure to be here with you and celebrate poetry from all over the world. Thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoy this little show that I do for you. Now, some men say an army of horse. And some men say, an army on foot. And some men say, an army of ships is the most beautiful thing on this black earth. But I say, it is what you love. Like someone putting on 2 orange socks in the morning. Someone cutting tomatoes with a really big knife. Someone eating with only one hand, using her fingers like the beak of a duck. 2 lovers entering the woods. 2 lovers kissing. A young mother throwing her baby up in the air only to catch her safely. A man giving a speech, making it up on the spot, while looking as fierce as a Hinkelstein. Someone tuning a piano, carefully adjusting each note. Someone slow dancing with the water under the shower. A dancer convincing summer to stay. 2 women sitting cross-legged in a carrot field, talking dirty. A man and a woman yelling over the phone, with the phone of the woman tucked in her boca, so she can still move both hands. A huge family getting their picture taken. Someone reading to someone else, sleeping. Books about men, books. 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 They travel, they fall in love, they want a little more, a little something. They're looking for the grand love, the grand meaning in life. Love. Love is the structure. Love is the entrance fee to our societies. I long here for these versions of you that you don't have to practice for, that you simply are. With all of its contradictions and all of its defiances, in which the injustices of our society might be inscribed, but we defend them with tender gestures. I long here for these versions of you that you don't have to practice for, and I don't care how you fix your hair. The most important thing is that you are here with me right now, while I am serenading you. You, you, and you, as if you were a moon. How can we escape this? I cannot escape this. How can we escape this? We cannot escape this. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you to make a move. Thank you. I am Assuming also. Assuming also one tinkers with the great sketch, with the lighting of color by the lake, mulling questions restlessly, canvases fall to objects, on the shore they slam themselves in the sand. One entertains the thought that shadows have moved, and wouldn't that be something? One is a woman. One knows that it might bucket down from an awning as much as from the clear blue sky. Salt and ground in the liquids, and deserter in the toe. A blanket, a fishing rod, an armful of things that make one hopelessly happy. Visibly resistant to be decent, distant, one goes fishing. Fire dies out. The catch dries out pathetically. In the evening one gives in, swims, swallows the calm water, not alone for long, a hunched bundle in a sleeping bag. Overnight one practices silence, tries not to smudge the syllables, to acquaint the fish with the mouse, idly bends the reed. On Sundays tourists come, tailor-made. One knows that, has written letters oneself with a cold pencil for those one loves and one wishes. The silver line wouldn't add up, would slant differently, beginning with the chest, not head-bound, the leaden tip, hard to judge how deep. Assuming one is having a good time, days without end, poorly divided by the turning sun. Assuming there are enough views, what matters is just to put the coating on with care, to apply paint to the wood, to nestle to a body. Everything stems from there. Now one can understand and without fear lie the jaw lying open on a chest which is strikingly thin, but it carries. Like a floating pier, creeps up behind one, the falling for each other, the mouth opening wider to say, serendipity, or really, I wanted that these crooked teeth no longer touch, that the muscles not squeeze. One has spread both arms wide open. One is not embarrassed to be simple like this. Now, some men say an army of horse, and some men say an army of ships, and some men say an army on foot is the most beautiful thing on this black earth. But I say, it still is what you love. Like someone playing the guitar, with a pinky finger always holding onto the wood. Someone biting her lip while thinking about A, the perfect light. B, grapefruits. C, someone's clit. D, Handlungsfreiheit bei Klaus Holzkamp. People on different sides of the room waving to each other for no reason. Two friends in Split, Croatia, throwing water bombs on tourists at midnight for fun. A soldier loading, unloading his machine gun, touching it like A. His mother. B. She's counting his steps. Someone sneezing like a dwarf in the rain. A choir from Iceland singing in its hometown. Someone teaching someone how to tie her shoelaces on Gay Pride in 2010. A father in his 40s putting sunscreen on his 5 children that put their hands up in the air. A boy in Vietnam balancing over the main bridge without looking down. Someone quitting her job because her boss is racist. A man explaining why his biggest interest in the world is sperm whales. Until you understand. A man explaining why she's happy for her partner to have another lover. Until you cry. A DJ playing music for his friends until A, the last one is dancing. B, his heartache is gone. Someone standing, seeing the best in people. Now I just said the heartache is gone, but in order for the heartache to be gone, I needed to write the next 2 pieces, so bear with me. Isn't there anything more universal than love? I don't know. I love you! I love you too! So someone was lying in the audience saying that there's no German-speaking people in the audience, huh? That was I love you in German. Dum 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 dum. Never never dum never never dum never mind never mind. Never, 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 never mind, never mind. Never, 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 never mind, never mind. Never, 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 never mind, never mind. Never, never, never mind. Never, never mind, never mind. Never mind, never still keep spinning, assisted by its chill. Never you know where it is you begin. Outcast in the city old. Now let it fit you like you fit your skin. And it all means nothing like a rock. You still love her, let it pass. Pay apart, she's no longer your lover. Applaud to the swimmers, hitting the waters old. For no reason, but having fun. Applaud to the seagulls, sneering in circles. Applaud, applaud, applaud for the sun who was poking along. For soft line a shiver, a bald hat to scratch, a young cheek untouched, and the wind only spins 'cause it owes you a favor, 'cause you gave it all of the way that you've got. It's in all of these things where you find how you miss her, where what you believe shows as your very breed. You knew she'd leave you like a kid leaves her mother. Let it pass, play a part. She's no longer your lover. Let it pass, play a part. She's no longer your lover. Let it pass. Never, never, never mind, never mind. So there's one more where this came from. Are you okay? You're so quiet. Are you with me? Yes. Okay. Magst du dein Obst noch, Madame? Die Wünsche auf Abstand erkannt. Ich ordne uns Stühle, nur fürs Gefühl. Ich stehe hier am Abwasch und ich spüle. Und es gruselt mich, wenn dein Husten bricht. Gruselt mich, wenn du nichts isst. Und Früchte halten uns trotzdem gesund. Wir leben von der Faust in den Mund. Selbstschutz, Madame, bringt dich ins Staunen. Begreif mich anders. Augenbrauen, die prüfen, Zweifel auf Gewicht. Halt zurück ins Gegenlicht. Du bist dir sehr sicher. Da kann ich nicht hin. Magst du dein Obst noch, Madame? Die Wünsche auf Abstand erkannt. Ich ordne uns Stühle, nur fürs Gefühl. Ich stehe hier am Abwasch und ich spül. Und es gruselt mich, wenn dein Husten bricht. Gruselt mich, wenn du nichts isst. Und Früchte halten uns trotzdem gesund. Wir leben von der Faust in den Mund. Selbstschutz, Madame, bringt dich ins Staunen. Begreif mich anders. Augenbrauen, die prüfen, Zweifel auf Gewicht. Halt zurück ins Gegenlicht. Du bist dir sehr sicher. Da kann ich nicht hin. Magst du dein Obst noch, Madame? Die Wünsche auf Abstand erkannt. Ich ordne uns Stühle, nur fürs Gefühl. Ich stehe hier am Abwasch und ich spüle. Und es gruselt mich, wenn dein Husten bricht. Gruselt mich, wenn du nichts isst. Und Früchte halten uns trotzdem gesund. Wir leben von der Faust in den Mund. Selbstschutz, Madame, bringt dich ins Staunen. Begreif mich anders. Augenbrauen, die prüfen, Zweifel auf Gewicht. Halt zurück ins Gegenlicht. Du bist dir sehr sicher. Da kann ich nicht hin. Magst du dein Obst noch, Madame? Die Wünsche auf Abstand erkannt. Ich ordne uns Stühle, nur fürs Gefühl. Ich stehe hier am Abwasch und ich spüle. Und es gruselt mich, wenn dein Husten bricht. Gruselt mich, wenn du nichts isst. Und Früchte halten uns trotzdem gesund. Wir leben von der Faust in den Mund. Selbstschutz, Madame, bringt dich ins Staunen. Begreif mich anders. Augenbrauen, die prüfen, Zweifel auf Gewicht. Halt zurück ins Gegenlicht. Du bist dir sehr sicher. Da kann ich nicht hin. Magst du dein Obst noch, Madame? Honey? Die Wünsche auf Abstand erkannt. Ich ordne uns Stühle. Honey? Nur fürs Gefühl. Ich stehe hier am Abwasch und ich spüle. Honey, I'm home. Und es gruselt mich, wenn dein Husten bricht. Gruselt mich, wenn du nichts isst. Und Früchte halten uns trotzdem gesund. Honey, I'm Faust in den Mund. Selbstschutz, Madame, Honey, mich ins Staunen. Begreif mich anders. Honey, Augenbrauen, die prüfen, Zweifel auf Gewicht. Honey, halt zurück ins Gegenlicht. Du bist dir sehr sicher. Honey. Da kann ich nicht hin. Magst du dein Obst noch, Madame? Honey, die Wünsche auf Abstand erkannt. Ich ordne uns Stühle. Honey, nur fürs Gefühl. Ich stehe hier am Abwasch und ich spüle. Honey, I'm home. I'm standing in front of your window. Gruselt mich, wenn du Honey, I'm standing in front of your window and I'm waiting till you fall asleep. Honey, I'm home. I am not going to describe you, madame. Honey, not your face, slender nose, not these temples. I wouldn't dream of it. Augenbrauen, die prüfen, Zweifel auf Gewicht. I wanted to protect you. Du bist dir sehr sicher? That the door to your bedroom would be the door to mine. Obst noch, madame? Honey, die Wünsche auf Abstand erkannt. Ich ordne uns Stühle. Honey, nur fürs Gefühl. Ich stehe Just go away. Honey, I'm home. I'm standing in front of your window. Gruselt mich, wenn du Honey, I don't need you I'm standing in front of your window and I'm waiting till you fall asleep. Honey, I'm home. I don't need you in my life. I am not going to describe you, madame. I don't Honey, not your face, slender nose, not these temples. I wouldn't dream of it. Augenbrauen, die prüfen, Zweifel auf Gewicht. I wanted to protect you. Du bist dir sehr sicher? Da kann ich nicht hin. Stop whining. Magst du dein Obst noch, madame? Will you just stop crying? Die Wünsche auf Abstand erkannt. It's not gonna change anything, is it? Ich stehe hier, Abwasch und ich spüre. It's not gonna change anything, wenn dein Husten bricht. Gruselt mich, wenn du nichts isst und Früchte halten uns trotzdem gesund. It's not gonna change anything, is it? Hello, my name is Rike. I'm doing these kinds of things since I'm 6 or 7 years old. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. I come from a Protestant family. I can write with my left and my right hand. And on pictures you always recognize me on my smile, by my smile, because I always show my gum, and someone said I look like a horse when I do that. And when it's raining, you find me at the crossroads, where I'm looking at the drops, slowly blending the white and the black. And I quite like that. And that's really all you need to know about me. I don't really like ideas and concepts like identity. I think sometimes they're exclusive and violent, and they only allow us to become a group, part of a group, where we consider the people to be equal to us. And I think that's dangerous. I'm a big fan of diversity. And I do believe in something like a community. Like tonight, today, we are a community of poets and poetry. And isn't that amazing? So, when it's raining, and it's raining, and it's raining, and it's raining. I keep asking myself, what does connect us? What does connect us? What does connect us? Drop by drop, drop by drop, drop by drop. So my time is almost up, and I'm gonna leave you also with a water poem. Maybe some of you were there yesterday. I did read them in German, and now I'm gonna perform them in English, so you know what I talked about yesterday. Wishes is more than feminine, that I may percolate with a soft hiss condensed as a round. How often have I stood silent, searingly hole-punched by cliffs, by scenes buckling sideways, and beneath me, thudding butter, river run, father and son, a ringing in my ears, come on, jump. And so I push, fiercely with fingers, the furrows, the lines, like lightning rubbed by frowns, the palm of my hand. No drop shall escape fallen loneliness. From the edge of a table, a forearm. To be soft means not to fold in, to surrender willingly, and thus more solidly. If dripping into waves, into lightly cooled sludge, without weighing up too much or too little rosette, turn to hot, cold floods on pussy Jews, drifting along coastlines, wind on lips, I suck the sea like their bodies do my scent. How I overfish, get my teeth into, dig yet another hole. Black, black script meets serve a milky skin. Language that I cast in the sand. That we may find each other across the finite seas of the earth, relatives responsible for the species' life, ray-finned fish, mollusks, that they may sense the paradigm shift, easy to learn like orientation, post-human location. I am sending love letters to my watery others, drinking water in the toilets of the West, just full of eons, estrogen and pride. I am sending pink emojis, peaches and pies, while refugees die daily in the Mediterranean, and coast guards and nation hinder their rescue. Come on, Europe. Come on, globe. We have always been more than human. There must be no sinking. There must be no sinking. There must be no sinking. We are all of us on terror. 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 Swimming laps and drills. Water escapes through the mouth and exhale, but you can also breathe it in. Changing the position of our head, we feel the varying resistance as we glide, finding a form, episodically, in the breaststrokes of knowledge as an expression of fitness, survival skill. Arm and leg, arm and leg, arm and leg. Arm and leg. Pull up the heels so that the fin and the hands can be touched, so that the human disappears, the face in a sand. We are all the seal. Slather in a gesture of thanks, some water on our armored tongue. I recognize myself and the other. In this point, we are one. Longing for stillness and movement. Creation does laps through the vision, rivulets of leaves. She was in the process of becoming a reed which rests in the water. Moss in the mouth, more seas in the veils. Jellyfish, aquatic animals, dog, we all contain the same amount of salt. Atlantis, Salamis, sediments in the memory, yet symptom. Hauma, Makara, here. An elixir. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rike. That was so hauntingly beautiful and something that we've never seen before. So thank you very much. It's so amazing to see how poetry, like water, can take so many different forms. And we've been witnessing that since morning.